Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about the Vivo X Fold. I got this phone from China here in US. It took me around 7 days to get it delivered. I was super excited to get this phone. I have tried the Galaxy Z Fold 1, 2, and 3. I've tried the Huawei Mate XS, Huawei Mate X2. I've tried the Honor Magic V, but I can tell you one thing, I've been using this phone since yesterday. This phone beats everything else. So let's do a quick unboxing. I do have the phone outside, but I just wanted to show what all comes in the box. A very nice box, leather looking feel. You can open the box from here. It has the charger, it has the USB data cable, and the headphones. I would have been really happy if they would have probably included a case as well, but that's okay. The case is really difficult to get as of now in US, but I've ordered that from China. It should reach about in a month, I hope so. So let's talk about the phone itself. So yeah, this is the Vivo X Fold. Beautiful phone. Just look at it. One really good thing about this phone was, I was able to install the Google Play Store, which means that this phone comes with the GMS service enabled. Something we saw in the Oppo Find N, but absolutely missing from Huawei Mate XS, X2, or the Honor Magic V. I can tell you, after I used the Z3, I bought a Huawei X2. Amazing phone, super fast, but the lack of Google services does make a difference sometimes. I tried a lot of methods to install. It worked, but probably for a month, and then again I had notification issues and everything. From that phone, I moved over to the Oppo Find N. I was very excited about that, but it's a really small phone actually. I really enjoyed it for a week, but then somehow I was feeling the big thing, which was the form factor. I really wanted a phone which is at least the similar size as Galaxy Z Fold or Huawei Mate X2. But yeah, it had Google service. I was able to install that without any issues. Then this phone came along, and I was eagerly waiting for this phone. It got launched primarily in China. I was able to buy it, came here within a week, and I was really happy with the super fast service. Now let's talk more about this phone. Just talking about the differences first. So, let's talk about the Z3, Galaxy Z3. Beautiful phone, but it's kind of a it's taller. The front screen is primarily the reason why I was not very happy. It's non-usable basically, and every time I have to use the phone, I have to open it. But it had the 120 hertz refresh rate on both the inside and the front, which was really good. Uh, Coming to Huawei Mate X2, same form factor as this phone. I love the front screen. You can really use it like a phone, standard phone, but then lack of Google services. The front screen had 90 hertz refresh rate. The inside screen had 120 hertz, but both amazing. I think both the screens had 90 hertz, not the 120. Oppo Find N, the front screen was 60 hertz, the inside screen was 120 hertz. The inside screen was really good, really smooth. But then, this is the phone I think beats everything else. I really hope Samsung builds something similar, because if you see, the front screen itself, it's so usable. I really don't see the need of opening the phone all the time, right? But yeah, let's talk about the phone itself. It's the latest Snapdragon Gen 1. The front screen and the inside screen both are 120 hertz, which is really good. I haven't seen that anywhere, probably except the Z Fold 3. So first, let's talk about how to install the Google Play Store. On your phone, just go to Vivo App Store. So let me type the Vivo App Store here. Open it, type Gmail. So I think you can install any app first which requires Google services. Once you are able to install Gmail, it automatically would install the Google Play Store, and from there you're all set. There were a lot of Chinese applications which I was able to manually remove. So now you can see I really don't have any Chinese stuff here, except a couple of apps. I disabled most of the apps. So yeah, let's look at the screen. Front 6.5 inches, 120 hertz. The inside is 8 inches square. Really, really good. Very, very similar to Huawei Mate X2. And having Google Play Store on this working out of the box just changes everything for me. Huawei Mate X2 was my secondary phone. I was using the iPhone as my primary phone, but with this one, this has become my primary phone now. So the major issue with this phone so far has been the notifications, and I think like every other phone made in China for use in China, I think they're heavy on saving battery for some reason. So, but yeah, there's a workaround. You can go to your settings, type background, and open the background power consumption, and then here you have all the apps that you have installed. You can click on any app, and there are two options: the high background power or background power saving or something. So if you click on, or if you choose this one, then what that means is that you will get the notifications. It won't turn off the notifications. But then this is not the only step. There's one more step you do. You go to this screen where you have all the apps. Just click on this and say lockdown. So what that means is that if you try to close the apps, if you try to close all the apps, this app will always be open in the background, which means you'll always get notifications. So yeah, there are things which are really, really good here. Let's look at Flipboard, right? Beautiful. Just look at how it feels on the big screen. uh, yes, another question is our service here in US. So I am on T-Mobile, and I put my T-Mobile SIM in, and initially I was not getting 5G or 4G. I had to restart, but then now, if you see, I'm getting 5G here, which means that this phone is 5G compatible, and I'm thinking probably for AT&T also it should be the same. I can't really speak about Verizon or Sprint here. Yeah, really, really good phone. I think this is gonna be my primary phone probably till Samsung comes with another phone with a similar form factor, which I don't think so. They are, I was reading yesterday. It's probably the same form factor as Z3. I really don't know why. The whole purpose of using this phone as a primary phone is that you should be able to use the front screen without really the need of opening the inside screen every time. With Z3, I had real issues, typing and all those things. So yeah, this I paid $15.99 for this phone, plus taxes, plus expedited shipping from China. As I said, I got this in 7 days so far. Very, very happy. Really, really smooth. Works fine with T-Mobile, works fine with Google Play Store. Notifications are absolutely fine if you follow the steps that I've mentioned. I'm really not worried about the camera and all those things, but it has a Zeiss optics lens, which means it's it's really good. I'm not heavy into photography. I still have my iPhone 13 Pro Max, which I primarily use for photography and all. But then the thing that I don't know about this phone yet is if it's dust proof or waterproof like the Z3. I'm gonna probably find about that and put it in the comments. But then yeah, this has been my review so far. I've never done any reviews earlier, but I really felt the need of doing this review to tell everyone about how this phone compares with the other foldables. So just to summarize again, better than Z Fold 3, absolutely yes. Huawei Mate X2, same form factor, with no Google Play Store, that's a deal breaker. Same with the Huawei Mate XS. Oppo Find N has Play Store, but then it's really small. The front screen is only 60 hertz, which I really don't like. Honor Magic V, again, same form factor, but again no Play Store. The steps that I did for Huawei Mate X2 to install Google Store, did not even work on Honor Magic V. So I ended up selling that phone. I've also used the Royal FlexPy, both the versions. Same problem, no Google Store. But then I think Vivo just gave me the perfect phone that I always wanted. So yeah, that has been my review so far. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'll try to answer those in the comments. Thank you.